In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical. Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing an episode of Subsistence on my softcore playthrough. If you guys like what you see, drop a like and consider subscribing. Alright, I am back in Fort Hold, up in my glass tower. Yes, well, glass home away from home? I mean, look at it that way. I went ahead and was able to get my onions and carrots. They already grew out, so I went ahead and got the seeds out of them and planted them again. And I've got these going. I am trying to keep water and fertilizer, and I really need to get a lot of this stuff as much as I can. Someone made a comment in the forum that they're storing their food and stuff in here since it doesn't spoil. Awesome idea. I think I will use that idea. Thank you very much. Also in the forum, there has been a debate going on about food, and I want to put an end to it. So, the new foods. Now, new foods and cooked livers and cooked steaks and cooked chicken. I checked everything. If it has the green, max health and max strength additive, you can't continue to eat it unless you have at least 1/3 of a health bar, enough to, like it says, hunger plus 31. So I have to have enough of a hunger bar open to be able to consume that. That's all true. I completely agree with everybody. But tomatoes do not affect your the new stats, so you can gorge yourself on tomatoes. You can also gorge yourself on eggs, onions, carrots, and potatoes. The new vegetables added to the game have nothing to do with that. You can eat as many of those raw as you want. Let's come over here real quick. You can eat all the protein bars that you want. You can eat all the apples that you want. You can eat every single blueberry in the game. It doesn't care. You can keep gorging yourself on that. You can drink all the berry water. You can drink all the water that you want. You'll never be dehydrated because you're not hungry enough to drink it. And I don't even think this adds any hunger as it is. No, it's 0 hunger. So this doesn't even apply in any way, shape, or form. You can eat grubs. Grubs can be eaten. It does not affect it. You can eat all the kelp that you want. It doesn't affect either the new health bar or the new strength bar. As long as it doesn't affect that, you can eat as much as you want. Now, the poster has a good point though. New characters. There have been times when I couldn't find vegetables, and I was eating steak and liver and just gorging myself on that to get my vegetables up. That's going to be a lot more difficult now, or even fishing, and fish is the same way. Cooked raw fish. Now, if you have a slightly cooked liver or a slightly cooked steak, you can eat that because it doesn't provide, because it's not fully cooked, it doesn't help your hunger, your strength bar or your health bar. When I mean by bar, I mean the blue bar or the red bar that is constantly ticking up as you eat that stuff. It doesn't affect that. So a slightly cooked steak or a slightly cooked liver, you can get that your health up and doesn't worry. It won't matter how hungry you are or aren't. So that's a good point. But there's so many vegetables you can find. You can find seaweed in the water. You can find carrot, onions, and yes, potatoes were a little bit hard to find for me, but that was me. That was my problem out in the world. That I don't think it's going to be a really big issue. It's all about balance. You need to balance your intake of different kinds of foods so that you don't lock yourself. Now, admittedly, when you're able to... I should have 2 of these. Oh, I already ate that. Yeah. I went ahead and ate liver and onions because that gives you both vegetable and protein. Now, the tomato soup, it gives you a huge boost of fruits and vegetables only. The steak and eggs gives you a huge boost of protein only. So yes, these two aren't very useful if you're trying to balance your fruits and vegetables and protein. So if I eat this, I need to eat slightly cooked meats, or I need to eat protein bars if I need to raise my protein. Don't make tomato soup. If I eat a steak and eggs, fine, eat raw vegetables. Tomatoes are perfect for that, to up your vegetables. You'll be able to do that. Coming back over here, liver and onions gives you a lot of protein and a little bit of vegetables. Chicken stew. You know, I haven't made a chicken stew yet. I need an onion. Or I need a cooked, a grown potato. I will make a chicken stew. I don't know. I'm going to guess the chicken stew gives you a little bit of both. Now, the chickens. Level 10 chickens give you a full chicken. You know, not the little chicken breast we're used to. Cole Games has already addressed this. He said that he will take level 10 chickens and give you the ability to cut them up into the premium chicken breast that we're used to. So you can do either or. Right now, if I wanted the premium chicken and not a whole chicken, I could kill this level 9 chicken and I'll get that. That's what I'll get. If I let it get to level 10, I'll have a whole chicken. I can't bake with a whole chicken right now, but I'm going to let them grow because I haven't had one yet, and I want a whole chicken. I'm going to feed my chickens. I have too many chickens. I cannot wait until I can get rid. I never like having more than 2. I mean, 3 is like a bare minimum thing, but if I can do it, I'd rather not have 3 in there. Am I getting low on tomatoes? A little bit for my standard. But now in the bakes, the rabbit casserole, I don't know what it takes, so I can't give any idea of the fish pie. But I do know the roast chicken and vegetables, from what I've heard, that is a huge boost to both vegetables and protein. So that shouldn't be an issue. But with all of that done, we are going to head out. By the time we get back, you'll be level 10. I'm killing you, and I might kill one of you guys so I have some more premium chicken breast. But I want to find more of the vegetables. Maybe some, if I can find a potato, I can finally make chicken stew. Because I have premium chicken breast in the refrigerator waiting. I want to see what the chicken stew gives you. But I'm actually enjoying this new update. It's a major change, but it was a minor update. If that makes any sense. All he did was change the health and strength / stamina. I always call it stamina. System, and gave us a way to cook better meals. But it was a small change that provides a lot more nuance to the game. You really need to plan and balance out what you're doing. You can't simply go out, kill every animal that you see, and gorge down all the steaks in the world so that you can offset the fact that you don't have vegetables. You need to go out and find vegetables. Go swimming for kelp, which, granted, isn't the best vegetable in the world, but it is a fruit and a vegetable. Find blueberries when you get lucky, or find the new vegetables, carrots, onions, and potatoes. And until you make the oven, all you can do is eat those raw. So you can either eat them or save them until you do have a stove, which is I think the stove is a mid to late game item. Because of the power that it needs and the fact that you can't do anything with it until you can also make the stove and a frying pan. So it's a mid-game item, because once you have the frying pan, you can make some stuff. You can't make a lot, but you can make some stuff. And I think maybe that's what's getting people up in arms, is they can only make so much, and the items that they're making, the easiest one for me is that tomato soup. I had a ton of tomatoes. That's an easy recipe. And let's say they probably had eggs and steaks. So the 2 items they can make really easy only affect 1 bar at a time. And it does become more difficult to balance your bars out. I completely agree. But that's why you have to plan out and try to balance your food intake so that doesn't hurt you. In the long run, it doesn't hurt you. Now, I've learned not to leave a chicken, so I'm going to catch you. If you're alive, you'll replace one of the ones when I get home. If you're not, I will just chop you up and eat your chicken breast. I had to put the chicken in front of the breast word, just in case I didn't want to offend anybody. But yeah, I don't really think it's that bad of an issue. I just think it's something we have to get used to. And let's be honest, nobody really likes change. Everybody's like, oh my god, something changed. Why did something change? Like the wellhead. Cole Games already said that that he was probably, I don't want to say for sure, but he was probably going to add the option to use the wellhead for water and not for ore. And that's something I told him as soon as I saw the update and I saw the patch notes. The very first thing I texted him was like, dude, we need the wellhead. I think this one was a mistake. I think you need to give us the option to have either a different kind of wellhead or have the option of a mining drill that can also get water. Give us the option to use it as water. And it looks like that's the way he's going to go. We won't know for sure until he drops a new update, but from all the chatter I've seen, I think that's the way he's going to go. But I think once we get that worked out, I think the new foods and stuff is pretty good. Now, you might be wondering, well, why the hell is there a limit on how much you can eat of the new stuff? Well, what he doesn't want people doing is grinding out tomato soup out the yin-yang or steak and eggs and to sit there and just stuff their faces for a day and a half with nothing but steak and eggs until they get, max stamina and max health. Because that isn't what the idea was. The idea was to encourage you to have a garden, to have an animal pen, to grow, some plants and raise animals so that you can eat better and you can improve yourself so that you have a better chance against hunters and or wildlife. And I think it's a good balance. Now, he said that it's something that has to be balanced, and he might, he might tweak it in the future if it's if you think it's necessary. If I was going to make a suggestion, I would say a cooked steak shouldn't add anything to the new bars. I'd say a cooked liver should. I'm good with that. Actually, I'm good with the whole thing, but if there has to be a change, just make a cooked steak not affect the new bars. And a cooked small fish shouldn't affect the new bars. And then that's all you need. Everything else, I don't think is an issue. That'll give you 2 protein sources, one fishing and one hunting, that you can cook and get full value for the protein, but it won't affect those bars so that you can eat as much as you want when you want. See, right now, this liver that I've already cooked, it's going to add to those bars. So I'm going to eat the liver first so that it fills me up, which it is. It has filled me up. If I had eaten the tomatoes first, if the tomatoes had filled me up, I wouldn't be able to eat the liver. See, I had to balance that. I had to think for myself. I didn't have it handed to me on a silver platter. I had to figure out the mechanics and know what to do. I like a game that makes you think. Oh, is that? No. Once again, I'm not seeing a lot of potatoes. Either I'm missing them, or I just don't know what I'm doing in this game. Probably a little bit of both. Oh, crack. Now, I'm going to get my shotgun out real quick, just in case there's a wolf on the other side. I think he'll be good, but we'll see. I didn't want to go for the rump roast, but okay. I didn't really need the deer, but it doesn't hurt to get some resources. Come on, I'm looking for the new stuff. There's been somebody else talking about a beeping in this area, and I haven't heard it. But the only thing I could think of is that there's some type of odd file, some kind of odd noise, that maybe the water is making it so somebody is hearing a beeping sound. I don't know. I haven't investigated, but I just ran basically through the area and I was listening. I didn't hear anything. Now, they say you need to stand still, but there's a little bit too much around here for me just to stand still. Hush, I'm gonna listen to the wildlife around me as it tries to eat me. No, I don't think so. I want to keep moving. Funny thing is, some of these people that are complaining are some of the same ones that complain that the hunger bar goes down too much and that they're forced to eat all the time, and they don't think it should be that way. Well, if the hunger bar goes down, you should, you know, it's incentivizing you to eat the better foods. Ooh, I wonder if he made it so that if you're eating the better meals, if your stamina bar will go down slower now. Ow! Stupid bear. I went over that rock and he got hold of it. If he hits me again, that's it. I'm spinning and shooting him right in the face. I think it was my fault for trying to do some kind of maneuver over the rock, but he touches me again and I'm blasting him. Are you done? You're done. All right, good. Yeah, chicken's dead. Butcher. Regular chicken meat. And okay, I'll take it. Replaces the round that I used today. I'm actually starting to run out of rifle rounds. I have been using the rifle a lot. It's become one of my favorite weapons here recently. Been useful for taking on hunters and deer alike. I still like the shotgun for wolves, bears, and cougars, but for those precise shots where a headshot can drop whatever I'm going after, hunter or deer, the rifle seems to be the better weapon in my opinion. Man, I'm not seeing a lot of carrots out here. Well, I'm glad I'm growing them. I am glad that I got a few and I turned them directly into seeds so I could start growing. And I don't know if I mentioned it before, but if I haven't, when you do pick the new vegetables, you have a chance of getting either a seed or the actual vegetable itself. I don't know what the percentages are. I haven't had a chance to work it or even test. Ooh, come here. Come here. You're a chicken and you're close to the house and I'm running back that way, so you need to be caught. And if I don't care if you run toward a wolf, because I'll shoot your wolf buddy too. So stop unless you want me to kill your wolf buddy. That's a good chicken. See, he was running for, another lockbox. It's like almost every other day I see a lockbox out in this field now. Of course, I still don't have any lock. You know, if I have the resources, I'll make a lockpick real quick. It's been a while since I opened one. Plus, I want to see if there's anything new in them. All right, level 8, level 8. Level 10. I'll put the 0. The other ones are going to be leveled up high enough. Oh, actually, they are high enough, aren't they? Nope, not yet. Almost. All right, we're going to get our first full chicken. Kill. Butcher. Oh, yeah. I want to check the level 9. I want to see how many feathers I get. I got 7 there. If you're still getting 7, even if you're level 9, then it's definitely not a worry. Don't worry about it. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Oh, no, not blueberries. Okay. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me sort everything. So, boy, I forgot I hadn't cleaned that out yet. All right, I'll just dump everything here. I'll sort it later. Should have a potato. No. 3 potatoes cooked. I thought I had 1 potato that was close. No, I don't. All right. Darn it. I wanted to, really wanted to make that chicken stew. All right. By the end of the episode, I should be able to make some chicken stew. At least I'm hoping so. I need to do a water run, too. $93, perfect. 79, you're good enough. In fact, I think we'll do the water run together. Something that you're gonna have to do a lot of because of the new change. There we go. Now, a compromise, you could give us a water well that we could use to, you put down a well head, like, the drill, it goes down, you find the water, and then you can just walk out there like you're at the lake or something and fill and get dirty water that way. Or maybe it's even pristine, maybe it's even clear water if it's coming out of a well. There's an idea, Cold Games. I actually like that one. I like that idea a lot, honestly. Let's go ahead and eat another liver and a tomato. And then we'll drink the water and take the canteen with. I think that would be an awesome compromise. Make it a late game item. It's a new item. Oh, level 9. I'm gonna chop you up. All right, 7 feathers? No, only 5. So right now, yeah, it isn't. It kind of sucks because you only get 5 feathers. So yeah, I'm glad Cold Games already said he's gonna fix that. So. And bring you chicken. I still need a potato. Potato. Nope. Tomato. Ah, those potatoes grow so slowly. It's like it's funning with me. I don't know. They might not grow fast enough for me to make a chicken stew. I really want to make the chicken stew so I can see what the meal gives you. Because if that's high on both proteins and vegetables, that'll be another good thing to balance on. I think we've actually solved most of those problems. Ooh, this is a carrot. That's a carrot. Carrots are easy to see. Now, Cold Games was talking about possibly putting a cooldown on the canteen so that when you mouse over and click it, you don't accidentally drink dirty water. I think that would be a nice idea. I also think you should just be careful about where your mouse is pointing at when you fill your canteens. But I like the idea of a wellhead instead of it just giving you bottled water, that it gave you a water source that you could fill up, say 6 canteens a day. That's how much water it gives you. And then you have to wait for it. Sorry, excuse me. You have to wait for it to fill back up again. So once a day, it'll give you up to 6, refill of up to 6 canteens, and it's clean water. That might be a good idea. I mean, if we can already make a wellhead that gives you bottled water, then I don't know. We would have, like I said, the whole idea was berry water, and that's kind of necessary. Oh, I said I was going to make a lockpick, didn't I? I almost forgot. Somebody's like, somebody's typing in the comments right now, you said you were going to make a lockpick and you didn't. Well, calm down. We have time in the episode. I'm pretty sure I have the supplies that I need. Is it going to be there anymore? Well, we'll have to wait and see. I haven't made one of these in so long, it's not funny. Oh, I'm getting low on iron. I need to upgrade my throw. Oh, yep, I have enough. Lockpick craft. What a waste of resources, but that's okay. Not a waste. It just hurts. It just hurts. Now the question is that thing going to be there anymore? But it gives me an excuse to waste a little bit more time and hoping that that potato grows, or I at least find a potato and I pick a potato and not a seed. All right, so that lock chest was over here in the field. It's still there. Now there was a wolf in the area. Wolfie, you still around? No? All right, good. And okay, bro, I got all my metal back. That was awesome. I don't care, I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's not bad. But I got more than the iron that I used. That's more than enough. That's awesome. I'm happy with that. All right, I'm gonna run around and see if I get lucky. Oh, actually, I already killed a chicken. I gotta kill another chicken probably first thing tomorrow morning. Come here. Ow. At least I didn't get disease from them. I got medicine in the house, but, you know, still. It's a principle of the thing. Stop running, chicken. Thank you. Now, I'm going to shoot and turn. I will kill this wolf if I see a potato. If I see a potato, that wolf dies because I'm picking that potato. Though I could probably pick it on the run, but if I miss, I'm going to shoot it. Alright, so I got another chicken to put in the coop. The sun's not down yet. I'm going to let the episode go on a little bit longer. We will keep playing until the sun sets. So if you want the episode to last longer, then make the sun stop moving. And I'll keep playing. If you talk to it's a known fact, if you talk to your chickens, they grow faster. I've got an onion to harvest, and nope, I don't have potato to harvest. Oh no, it's gonna take so long. How slow I swear the potatoes grow slower than the other vegetables. I'm almost 100% sure that they grow slower. I won't swear on it, but it sure feels that way. Maybe Cold Game's gonna let us know. Inquiring minds want to know. Medical supplies off. Now I'm wasting time hoping for that I look back and they just all of a sudden sprouted up. I mean, it's not likely, but it is possible. I finally got a stack of 20 carrots. I wonder how high you can stack stuff. Of course my base is under attack. Which base though? Anything else? No, must be the other base. Okay. How high do the carrots go? Oops. Go in this one. 26, so they go higher. Okay, cool, cool. The sun's about to set. I was so hoping I'd be able to, I guess next episode. Next episode we'll be able to make the new chickens, what is it? Chicken stew. I'll be able to, I have everything I need when that potato grows. All right, I've been Critical. This has been Subsistence on my softcore playthrough. If you guys have enjoyed this content, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.